بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وما خلقت الجن والإنس إلا ليعبدون.
I created not jinn and mankind, except that they might worship me. According to the meaning of this mighty verse, the purpose for the sending of man to this world and the wisdom implicit in it consists of recognizing the Creator of all beings and believing in Him and worshiping Him.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تسبح له السماوات السبع والأرض ومن فيهن وإن من شيء إلا يسبح بحمده ولكن لا تفقهون تسبيحهم إنه كان حليما غفورا.
In the name of God, the Merciful, the Compassionate. The seven heavens and the earth and all that is in them extol and glorify Him, and there is nothing but glorifies Him with praise. But you understand not their glorifying. Indeed, He is most forbearing, most forgiving. Since this sublime verse, like many other Quranic verses, mentions first the heavens, that brilliant page proclaiming God's unity, gazed on at all times and by all men with wonder and joy, in its pronouncement of the Creator of this cosmos, let us too begin with a mention of the heavens. Indeed, every voyager who comes to the hospice and the realm of this world opens his eyes and wonders who is the master of this fine hospice, which resembles a most generous banquet. A most ingenious exhibition. A most impressive camp and training ground. A most amazing and wondrous place of recreation. A most profound and wise place of instruction. He asks himself, too, who is the author of this great book? And who is the monarch of this lofty realm? There first presents itself to him the beautiful face of the heavens, inscribed with the gilt lettering of the stars. That face calls him, saying, "Look at me, and I shall guide you to what you seek." He looks then and sees a manifestation of dominicality performing various tasks in the heavens. It holds aloft in the heavens, without any supporting pillar, hundreds of thousands of heavenly bodies. Some of them are 1,000 times heavier than the earth and revolve 70 times faster than a cannonball. It causes them to move in harmony and swiftly, without colliding with each other. It causes innumerable lamps to burn constantly, without the use of oil. It disposes of these great masses without any disturbance or disorder. It sets sun and moon to work at their respective tasks, without those great bodies ever rebelling. It administers with an infinite space, the magnitude of which cannot be measured in figures should they stretch from pole to pole, all that exists, at the same time, with the same strength, in the same fashion, manner, and mold, without the least deficiency. It reduces to submissive obedience to its law all the aggressive powers inherent in those bodies. It cleanses and lustrates the face of the heavens, removing all the sweepings and refuse of that vast assembly. It causes those bodies to maneuver like a disciplined army. And then, making the earth revolve, it shows the heavens each night and each year in a different form, like a cinema screen displaying the true and imaginative scenes to the audience of creation. There is within this dominical activity a truth consisting of subjugation, administration, revolution, ordering, cleansing, and employment. This truth, with its grandeur and comprehensiveness, bears witness to the necessary existence and unity of the Creator of the heavenly, and testifies to that existence being more manifest than that of the heavens. Hence it was said in the first degree of the first station, "There is no God but God, the necessary being, to whose necessary existence in unity the heavens and all they contain testify. Through the testimony of the sublimity, of the comprehensiveness of the truth of subjugation, administration, revolution, ordering, cleansing, and employment. A truth vast and perfect, and to be observed." Then that wondrous place of gathering known as space, or the atmosphere, begins thunderously to proclaim to that traveler come as a guest to the world, "Look at me. You can discover and find through me the object of your search, the one who sent you here." The traveler looks at the sour but kind face of the atmosphere, and listening to the awesome but joyous thunderclaps, perceives the following. The clouds, suspended between the sky and the earth, water the garden of the world in the most wise and merciful fashion, furnish the inhabitants of the earth with the water of life, modify the natural heat of life, and hasten to bestow aid wherever it is needed. In addition to fulfilling these and other duties, the vast clouds, capable of filling the heavens, sometimes hide themselves, with their parts retiring to rest, so that not a trace can be seen, just like a well-disciplined army, showing and hiding itself in accordance with sudden orders. Then, the very instant the command is given to pour down rain, the clouds gather in 1 hour, or rather in a few minutes. They fill the sky and await further orders from their commander.